we have returned. And it's time for some more Counter-Strike. It is time for MIBR versus The Quest. The Quest, we played some of their players yesterday. We played some Pugs, and we played against Grim and Exceed. Grim is a nasty fragger. Although I did get a 1v4 against them on Nuke with the AWP.
There you go.
That was fun.
I heard Grim got 30 kills in one half.
One half on Vertigo, yeah. On new Vertigo, we played them, and it was basically Grim just popping everybody with a Krieg. Yeah, it was nasty, man. It was savage. It was really hard to kill him. He is quite the fragger, so we'll see what he's able to do. That's the thing. He was a pretty good fragger, and the people in my chat saying, oh, you know, this team should pick him up and stuff, and it's like, we need more than fragging. Maybe we'll see more than that here in this series, because we need teamwork, and we got Vertigo again. It is old Vertigo, let's not forget.
Vertigo building.
Vertigo building, Mirage buildings, and then Overpass.
Building.
I mean, the buildings aren't really part of the live map. They're kind of like, you know, the offices are running back. So, but I guess you can bounce grenades off them, so I guess it is Overpass building.
I thought that'd be a cool concept if they decided to bring in a CS Assault, because it's like a big warehouse. So there's actually kind of like a new concept, because we don't have anything like that, where it's a big room that could be like cut up in different ways with vents and stuff. It'd be cool.
No.
Hey man, they've got Vertigo in there. If they're doing that,
Yeah, no, how's that going, Dan? How's that going?
I know. Give me another map.
There's a sewer system, you know.
I think.
Stop with these suggestions.
I think this should be pretty one-sided.
Should be. The Quest are going to smash MIBR?
No, James.
So you're going with MIBR?
Yes.
All right. Well, let's have a look at the predictions then. There's Dan's. I'm going to go with MIBR as well, because they should be leagues above the Quest at the moment.
MIBR shoes.
They were supposed to give me shoes.
Your feet are too big.
Oh.
Yeah, but I asked them for a different size so I could give them as a gift, assuming they wouldn't have them in my size, and they still didn't send me nothing.
How jet lag you think MIBR is?
Wherever they just come from.
Did they just play a tournament this weekend? Or is that
From where?
last weekend? I thought they were in Star Series. Am I wrong?
Oh, Turkey? I don't know if they were there. I didn't get to see any of it. I was busy.
I thought they were in tournament recently, but guess not. But you know what? I still pick MIBR.
Okay.
Jet lag or not.
Connor, what is your absurd prediction for this
I'm
one?
with you guys as well, MIBR.
Oh, wow. Okay. There we go. Maybe hostility after we lost 2 games in a row to them. We only lost like 15 elo, I think, or 11 elo or something in those 2 games, because obviously I think one of them's an FPL, one's an FPLC or something like that, so their elos are a hell of a lot higher than mine. That is for sure.
Not for long.
5 points away from level 5, baby. We're on the way back up. We're still recovering. Don't laugh at me, you level 6 fool.
I'm laughing at his statement.
Not for long. We're
on
going
the
to
way
get you
back
there.
up.
We're going to get you there.
Because he believes so much.
I do.
He has so much belief.
I deserve more than I have.
I can carry heavy loads on my shoulders, okay? Just multiple people if need be.
I don't want to carry. I'll contribute. You can see
go.
my
I like
contributions.
that. See,
you can
your
tune
attitude's
in.
there already.
Don't forget to subscribe. If you want to be a citizen of Bardistan, get that Twitch Prime subscription, give it to Bardolph, and your passport will be in the post. Now, what are the numbers for the people? What do they think? 23%? This is reasonable. It should be this way. But what about Pinnacle themselves? I mean, they have to be a heavy underdog to Quest. I'm saying 4+, 7.32. All right, we got the juice, baby. 1.1 for MIBR. This is how it should be. I think Vertigo is going to be fun. I guess we gave Grim a warm-up yesterday. Obviously, this is old Vertigo. We were playing new Vertigo. But if he gets a Krieg, maybe he will feel better. I didn't really feel bad, though. It's like, whatever. There's, you know, at that level, I'm not going to beat the people like that, so it's fine.
But they did pick the maps, so maybe they were just trying to practice last night.
Maybe they were, but hopefully they've got their strats in order for the old Vertigo versus the new one. And we won't have long to find out. The knife is live. Is it too late? Can we tune into the knife? We've missed the knife. I want to see more knives, man. I got 2 of my knives on sale in the market. My Talon knife is on the market, and my Falchion knife.
My Talon knife is also on sale.
I want to buy a new knife. New knife. I don't love them. I love all the other knives. If you don't love it, you got to sell it.
Pop, pop, pop. And, well, 3 MIBR players are on the ground. 4. And perhaps soon to be 5. Tarko needs to ace. Ace clutch.
Fast
It's
round.
not happening.
Fast rush by MIBR towards B, but the quest denied it. 3 kills from Voltage. I played against him the other day. He's on my team. He said, "Hey, what's up?" I said, "Yo." And that was it.
Nice. Well, pleasantries will have to be set aside now that we have war between these two teams on Vertigo. And the Eagles come out from MIBR. I would imagine that their organization and experience should get them all the edges they need to win this map and series. They played this map quite a bit in this iteration of it.
I think MIBR is one of the, like when this map came out, they were one of the first teams to actively trying to play it. Other than
Yeah.
like Team Liquid, I remember. Trying to be the trendsetters.
And they've definitely kept their eye on the meta and everything like that, understanding how to play various situations and so on and so forth. As we saw it develop. A ramp control being really a big deal. I think maybe that was taken a bit too far in some of the rounds by INTZ. I think they were leaving mids and be open too often at the time, as we mentioned, but fallen scouts is always going to be a danger. Trying to find another kill into Grim. Grim can't really do much to stop the bomb from being planted. And there's Lucas taking one to the face as well. I need to get some ground here to get onto that defuse, but there's no cover, there's no smokes. Voltage now has to do it by himself. And being held, he's being checked. Great team play from MIBR in this round, and some nice shots as well to boot. They'll take the second round.
Some very good angles. MIBR on the force buy. They didn't really rush complete into the bomb site. They got some kills. They held the ramp, knowing that maybe their individual aim's a little bit better than the quest. So patient play by MIBR, getting the bomb down, and then almost perfectly playing that 2 versus 1.
Yeah, and doing it without any creeks. They did not get the bomb plant in the first round, so they couldn't afford it. And we have a mid play coming in from the quest. 3 players there. They won't find anybody towards that position, as instead MIBR have gone towards the A ramp. But what I do like is the quest have bought themselves time, because they wanted to put 3 in mid, and they had to smoke on A ramp, which would slow down MIBR, as we can see it has, giving them time to rotate out of mid if there was not a rush timing in middle. So I like that from the quest. That one smoke makes the 3-player stack on mid make sense, as they've now rotated towards A. And it looks like they're going for a push. They got the pop flash out to Sandbags, and they are seeing if they can find some value, but there is none to be found. Up the ramp they go. You always have to be paranoid about Sandbags. You have to, especially given the fact that there was a flashbang and they had no vision on this position. No one's looking. It makes me very nervous. And it's a free kill. Oh man. No. That shouldn't happen. Oof, guns to be collected. Oh, Taco's going to try to get out of there perhaps. He's stuck, he's pinned down. There's 2 players there. And now the push comes towards the mid side of the map as well. Absolutely chaotic. All because Sandbags went unchecked. Oh dear. You have 4 players. Was it like 4 players there? I think there was like 4 players there.
It was at least 3.
And not a one checks the Sandbags.
They had one person kind of posting up for it, but it still didn't matter, because as soon as he peeked, they weren't posting up, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if he gets the kills.
Yikes. It's one of those positions where I feel like you get caught out by it a few times, and then it doesn't cost you much to check it, but the paranoia should make you check it, because you know what is the one position right now that could just win them the rounds, and it's that position.
Yeah.
Having someone there and no one checking for it. But
You got the lone hero by Antaco. Oh, this is such a dirty stack. Oh, get out of here with that.
yeah, can't do that anymore. New Vertigo.
So knowing the angles, Quest starts off with a kill and kind of forces MIBR to kind of sit back a little bit, reassess the situation, make sure that we get caught up on a wide swing peak. Snake's going to be spamming to the ramp, keeping away his position. Exceed sitting in the back of the site, playing an off angle, very common spot. And here comes a smoke from MIBR.
slow but certain push from MIBR onto the plants. Doing a good job here, gaining position with the smokes. This is something we wanted to see more in the last Vertigo we just watched. This is pretty effective, and they got the bomb down, some damage as well. And Fur is still alive, he can do some damage. I mean, they're going to lose the round. Fur, oh my god. It's very hard to hit those headshots when the model is not facing you. The back of the head much harder to hit than the front of the head.
Dan. And they need to fix that, Dan. That comes with a new engine. Is that
have, like,
back of the head,
just
planning hitbox BS?
Just have it be the same on the front and the back. So you have a face on your back of your head and the front as well.
Should be something, man. Should be something where it's accurate, okay? Here comes Deegs. Another save from MIBR. Quest 3-1. Looks like he dumps some utility towards that middle. Fur, he's not going to slow down. He's going to just try to one way above the smoke as the rest of the team sneak up through the smoke in the middle.
It's a good play to make. Right now, just two players. If they get a good burst timing and have fast entries, then it could be a round one with the positions they could get. Fast kill, Snakes has to delay. And the second kill beat everything, and he's done it. And now they don't have any position. He's wiped them all out. Kianji needs to find some damage with the Deagle. Beautiful. Clean shot. Looking for another one. Can you get anything else here? Get rid of some of those guns. Soften up the quest. You might be able to actually get another one off one of these swings. They're playing very passive. You're going to swing and almost, but not quite. Snakes for the quad kill.
Nice anti-eco by the Quest. Now you're up 4-1. You're playing against MIBR. MIBR, you've been hitting A for the most part, with Fur kind of lurking towards B. Do you mix it up? Do you switch back to B? Do you come back to A? And it looks like MIBR knows some smokes and how to get the bomb down with fast utility, which is very nice. The Quest has been doing pretty good at being patient on this easy side, not overextending. Every time there's a kill, there's an exchange. Very good fundamentals.
There we go. Molly onto sandbags, lessons learned. He's waiting for the peak. He's got the Krieg in hand. More smokes. LBR with a nice push onto this bomb site here, making it safe as they can. Leaving out, they have to leave some avenues open so you get the kills. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Ooh, spray though backwards from the CTs through the smoke. It's going to be very powerful. Ooh, very close indeed. It's a scary situation. I don't think MIBR are going to come off very well off of this. They have, well, they got a Molotov and 2 flashbangs, but they might have to make a forward play. Flashbangs from the CTs coming forwards now. Lucas needs some more kills. There's one. Kianji as well with the defense, but finally Lucas goes down. HP here very low for the remainder of MIBR. Delay any further here. They need that headshot. Now Fallen has to get it with Galil. It's going to be very difficult, and he will fail just enough time as well. Good retake from the Quest. Already both these teams looking much smoother than the previous two we just watched on this map.
Yeah, a great retake on Quest. Staying back a little bit, waiting for their teammates. MIBR with the good entries and actually getting in the bomb site with the plant. But unable to convert on the 2-on-2 post plant. MIBR might be feeling a little frustrated here. I would think that this map is considered a little T-sided, at least for us. It feels very T-sided. There's so many off angles though as a CT if you know it. You have good crossfires and setups as a CT. You can see it being very difficult for the Ts to find leeway.
Going for that mid take. Will there be a flashbang? Boom. Flash is good. Grim's up high though, looking for all the kills. There's a first one falling off of the position with the incendiary to cover his grounds, and that's it. 1 kill, 4 back. 3 smokes is all that's left in MIBR right now, and so they'll go back towards A once again.
Smart play from the Quest to fall back after the kill. They got the kill, the Molotov to create space and just reposition themselves in the bomb sites. But Exceed gets taken by Tacos, creeping up that A ramp. Snakes pretty much trying to fight his way here. Spongy will get the kill on Taco at the ramp. Now Fallen with the bomb has to wait. First teammate to catch up.
Nice flick from Spongy. Now Lucas One is left alone. Too many angles, too many man. 6 rounds for the Quest. The CT side has started well. We did warm them up, it seems.
Seeing the Quest reminds me of Johnny Quest. Anyone ever watch that?
No. What's that? Do I want to know what that is?
Yeah, it's a cartoon.
Johnny Quest.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Wow.
So we played against Exceed and Grim yesterday.
This makes you feel better that they're beating MIBR.
Absolutely. I feel like the score would be the other way around had they not had to go up against Bardolph.
Give you that confidence.
There's a lot to figure out on the new Vertigo. 2.75. So MIBR, at least for the map, have gone to 1.4. I think for the match they were 1.1. Oh. It's not a bad pick off from Taco. The Hero AK from Fur begins its process. Can they pick up any of these rifles though? I don't know if Taco is going to be able to reach that one from the 1D.
And I like this, you know, they're going to concede it. They got a lot of utility remaining on the players that are saving. It's 2 AWPs, they're going to save an M4 as well. It's pretty awesome, you know, recognizing, look, we don't have the positioning here to really do anything at all. So let's give it up. And partly it's because, you know, it happens. You know, Snakes, he just slightly misjudged his swing, and his pre-aim was a bit too far, too deep, and there was a player much closer than he anticipated. Had he got that kill, you know, he can hold that position, and they can retake off of it. But because he was unable to hold it, great shot. That made the difference. This is it. See, he swings out very much deeper than Fur is peaking. So
MIBR currently rank 14. The Quest rank 64. Wow. If you look at HLTV, Spongy's got like the most. If you look at all the pictures of the players, they're all kind of, you know, in the background with 0 lighting and so on. Then you get to Spongy's one, and he's got like some proper multicolored lighting in the background. Like his parents set up a photo shoot for their son. Check it out.
Probably did.
Four-round lead for the Quest. I remember when I was in Vienna in Austria, I went past a photography studio and they had a wedding photo example in a window where the woman was in a wedding dress lying on a piece of corrugated iron, looking at the camera. Not my style.
Is that where Vienna sausage is from?
I don't know, but I do know that Exceed has been exploded somewhere off camera. MIBR waiting for a response. Voltage looking to give them said response. MIBR heading towards the ramp, it seems. And that's where Voltage is waiting.
.30 seconds. MIBR must speed it up. And this position has foiled them once. And they haven't not mollied it once now since that happened, so that's good to see. Okay.
It's a fake.
Yeah, they're running all the way back, and there's 2 players on the B-bomb side, so will this work out or not? They got to get the bomb down almost immediately now. Alright, well they get the kills, the bomb's down to the ground. Spongy doing a lot, but not enough to stop the plant. And Voltage with an AWP is not fancying this.
15 seconds on the clock when MIBR start pushing into the B bomb site. Now you got to wonder about your 6 in peak, the end of the level, but if he stayed on the inside, whoever it was who got picked off by Lucas, maybe they win the round, stopping the bomb from being planted, but you have to assume someone's going to make a play on your position just to hold down the bomb site. So MIBR will find their 3rd round in on the map.
I've been thinking that spot. It's always it feels really hard to peek on the right side. There's always a person watching that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It is a very hard peak. But surely, if you're trying to defend and win the round in that situation, you will feel compelled to peek.
Yeah.
Because you would expect that someone's going to come and
anything.
take your position. I don't know if he... I mean, it must have heard fur,
I
but...
mean, each spot's kind of risky, yeah, of course. But if you take the less common angle, I guess the left side would be a little less common than the right one. Because on the right angle, the T can just hold it without being seen from anyone else. But if you peek on the left, the Ts have to look at generator. They might have to look CT spawn at that moment. Might not be that much better, but it's still a better chance than the other one.
I think the Quest are going to win this series.
Why?
Series, not the map.
Well, because I feel like given what I've seen, they seem pretty organized, and we've got Mirage as a 2nd map. And so if the Quest win this, they obviously have a good start. I feel like these are players who know Mirage like the back of their hand,
And MIBR don't?
and have that like that NA pug style with a little bit of discipline on top, which could be difficult to deal with. I'm curious. I don't know. I just think. I mean, these players are pretty damn strong individually. I'm curious.
I'm not sold on...
I don't think it will be as it's not gonna be one-sided.
I'm not sold on this, Dan.
Yeah. I was just thinking about it more, and given some of the stuff we've seen, I'm like, this could be a chance, you know, for an upset here.
This is the pick of the Quest. Presumably exclusively because of their battle with us yesterday. Team NA FACEIT.
This is statistically one of the MIBR's better maps, although they don't have too many of them played. Ooh, the creep! Oh my goodness gracious me! He's going for the final shot. Taco
he's
can't
just
move.
stuck
He's
there.
stuck.
What
Oh
a
my
disaster.
God.
Wow.
All the way down.
Stay with him.
Too late now.
Don't you stop looking.
Stay with him till the end.
I can't believe MIBR just lost that. That's like a little throw there. No one watching the flank. Or
But
just
this
got
is-
timed perfectly.
So
He got
unlucky.
timed.
So
And Taco's
unlucky.
behind the rail. He can't even move.
He's-
He's trapped. He's in the shark tank.
Not only is like Taco unable to do anything, but it's like the player who dropped in front of him with it. Like he's not even reacting to what's happening right now. He was just going to drop off. The timing of that's unbelievable. What a gift from the gods, the CS gods. And the Quest look ready to fight on mids. Oh, this is damaging. Spongy's there as well. Look at the HP here. Fur and KNG in the reds. Maybe soon they'll no longer be with us in this round. Spongy playing it safe though. Expecting the boost. You can hear everything on this map.
yes.
But it is really confusing when, let's say, 3 people are running around. There's just so much going on. It's hard to isolate a sound and make a decision based off of it sometimes. It's all muddle. It's murky waters. 48 seconds on the clock. Taco has cleared the sandbags position. Surely there'll be a peak eventually, but from where? He will sell a play towards A. Meanwhile, the bomb is creeping towards B, where Voltage waits. He has a very strong angle. There is a flash on KNG, but it seems Lucas is simply going to walk into the angle, and that can often prove to be a problem. For making his way to join his teammate. 25 seconds, no sound cues to be given. That journey will feel like an eternity. Taco's turn, but Snakes misses the flick, holding down 2 jobs, and he's spread too thin. Spongy in a strong position. Taco will take the duel. It's going to be a fast plant, but he's ready. Well, KNG is. That rotation punished immediately, and it works out for MIBR. A slow round, but they will methodically take the players out one by one.
MIBR so spread out, and towards the end of that round, really confusing the quest on which bomb site they're hitting. MIBR made a presence towards A, they made a presence towards B, and they get flanked from B, from KNG on that. Very confusing, so here MIBR heading heavy towards B. Voltage gets taken out immediately. And all they fall. One by one, the fur monster gobbles them up.
Yeah, this is a nice, easy round so far for MIBR, and this is what they want, this is what they need. A fast, swift round, some momentum.
Splat.
Kill for Taco towards the end. That gives them some money for the late rounds to keep up the pressure on the quest, which is great for MIBR from their perspective.
Stickers. First stickers, my goodness. That's awesome.
Is it?
So it's going to be interesting now to see whether or not there'll be any adaptation from the quest, whether we'll see some more aggression. They've been holding mid fairly well, but this A ramp is a position that you want to shut down. We've got those consistent smokes on the ramp here, has generally been their go-to, and Snakes looking to try to punish the walk up the ramp. Doesn't catch anyone though. MIBR getting some positioning. They're so diligent about sandbags. Since getting wrecked from that position that one round.
Never again, Dan.
Never again. That's what I'm saying. That's one of those positions where it's just like, if he gets you once, you're just never going to have it out of your mind to check it again for a while. What a deep position here for Voltage. Can he find a kill though? Yes, he can.
Oh boy,
my,
that's a solid 100.
Oh my god.
103 damage. Nice. Voltage looks to post up once again. Such a strong angle. We're not really seeing the flashbangs for this angle, and they are falling to pieces because of it. Lucas now on a 1 versus 4. Quest looking good for 8 rounds. He's got 2 bullets left, and he will fall to Snakes. Lucas, Krieg collected. And again, that clean round they had earlier at MIBR will certainly help them here.
Quest of I'm surprised MIBR kind of just slow peek that angle on top of B. It's such a strong CT position that they have high ground, and you have to the T's have to walk through a doorway above stairs. It's so unfavorable for the T's. You expect at least a pop flash or something, even if you don't want to give away your spot. It's just too strong not to.
Good HE damage, but the cost is very grave. Oh my god, that's not free at that time. Grim with the fast flank. It's a snap and a half from him. And he's got another one, and he's found himself some good positioning to keep the pressure on from the flank, but there's only 2 of them left here for the quest ultimately. Voltage is coming in from B's. Arrived onto the scene. The smoke is still up. He can't see anything. Grim might have to try to get some attention so that he can get into position.
Oh, timing. MIBR will hold. And there's a reasonable chance they get to 7, the Brazilian squad, with the money that's left for Quest. It's a rough position for them. That is
such a
quite
tight
an
angle by falling.
De Bruyne. I wonder if we'll see the 3-man stack in mid with the smoke on the A ramp again from the quest. The problem is with the smoke is that MIBR started to in multiple rounds called the bluff of that smoke. This is a 1-2-2 for the quest. 1B, 2 mid, 2 A. Snakes actually got himself some serious value with the UMP. Unable to trade positively enough, ultimately.
Yeah, and what is left for the quest here? MP9, a pot on a pan. Everything slows down. MIBR with 3 plays left for the CT side. know that the CTs need to try and make something happen. They'll look for that play. Voltage with the Mag 7. You never know with the range of this thing. Sometimes it goes way further than you would normally expect. More towards sandbags. That's the information with the instant smoke. They know where one is. Exceed looking to peek. Just as Taco jumps, which is awkward timing. 2 versus 2 now, 45 seconds on the clock. It's almost like who's behind this door, you know, it's like a game show. A game show variants.
So many. Speaking of one, Voltage is in a very good off angle. He's going to catch Fallen here and the bomb. And he gets AWP.
They both had shotguns. But Fallen's was much longer and conceded his position. Because with the HE bounce, the pre-fire won't be enough. We've got 9 rounds for the quest at half-time. Will that be enough? Will Grim smash with the Krieg in the second half like he did yesterday? Find that after the break.
Be like Bottle. Build your own community with your very own hub. Join other hubs and play more maps competitively than ever before. Compete for prizes and win FACEIT points just by playing your favorite games. It really is that simple. Join the community or create your own. Only at FACEIT.com.
Cool, right? Want to know where I got it? Well, look, go to cs.money. It's a trade platform and a marketplace at the same time. Just choose, click, and get. Good luck, bro.
And we're back. Right then. We are maybe 1 round away from Kriegs.
Kriegs.
Maybe
Kriegs,
just the 1 round.
Can we make a little jingo for Kriegs? Jingle. Is it jingle?
It's definitely Jingo. I don't know what Jingo is.
Jingo. Let's make a Jingo.
Okay, many players spotted on the ramp. Or, well, not all of them. It's hard to tell with the X-ray. It's so dark down there. Don't know how many players would have come up on the radar. Fallen trying to squeeze the grapes. He has had a tap on the hand. Nothing doing just yet. The Quest are getting close to swarming onto the bomb site. The smoke is up and they can do exactly that now. There's a boost for first. Bomb carrier taken out. There's one behind the rail, and if there's no bomb plant, then what about the Krieg? Grim starts off looking for Taco through the smoke. Grenades are up, and retreat is there. Grim is hunting. And now it's down to Snakes. 1 versus 3 finally finishes off the job. Round the back. Quick reload. He's got 2 more to find. Fallen has a flash, although that won't be used anytime soon. I want to get caught with a grenade in your hand. He'll fall back to try and play 2 versus 1, surely. Lucas pops out. Oh, that's a really nice snap from Snakes. It's a good effort from him, but Lucas will finish off the job. Glorious green knife. Gets a P250 as well for that increased armor penetration. No bomb plant, no Kriegs. Grim's $50 short. No, he's not. He's $100 short.
James, I can tell you what Jingo means.
Quick maths. Jingoism. Tell me.
Yeah, because I know about Jingoism, but so the word Jingo means a vociferous supporter of policy favoring war, especially in the name of patriotism.
Marvelous.
Vociferous. I need to look up that now.
There was
Sounds like something else.
there was a quote from Donald Trump talking about like soldiers and the madness he's created around Syria and stuff, and he was talking about like police dogs or army dogs. He's like, the canines, I like to call them dogs, and then carried on talking. Unbelievable. It was hilarious. Last week tonight with John Oliver. Watch Sunday's one and you'll see that and other ridiculous quotes. The canines.
He's a meme. He's a giant meme.
I like to call them dogs. Setting a trend here, referring to dogs as Donald Trump. He is a caricature.
We got pushing forwards. Can't find what he wants. He'll find Grim. I don't think anyone wants to find Grim on Vertigo, given what you guys are talking about.
Nice easy kill from Lucas. Able to fall back in the bomb site. Does spot another person on the ramp. Fallen will exchange the kill. Spots Grim. Grim gets taken out as well by Fallen. Snakes all alone. No one to look for. And gets taken out.
There we go. Both CT sides win their pistol rounds, although MIBR get the consecutive. The Quest did not. Now here's the test. Grim has the Krieg. Now, if he doesn't perform like he did yesterday, I'll be shocked and disgusted.
You gonna call him online? Is that it?
Well, this is still online, so 5 Kriegs. All the Kriegs are out versus the MP9s of MIBR. What is the plan? Look at this play from Taco. Does he have any help? Oh, he's going to win the duel with FACEIT. There's one of the Kriegs gone. Trying to create some space for himself to fall back. Is this some kind of bait setup? Of course, he's got support. That's a fantastic effort from Taco. And Snakes will start the proceedings for the T side, but then fall to the flames before he can escape. The tagging will slow him down.
Yeah, curiously, I wonder who this will end up favoring in the long run, because you know, you get the kill, Tianji's dead. They're taking mid now. If they get the kill here on Fur, and they do, it's a 3v3. Taco's really weak. There's a lot of space on the map and a minute to go. And with middle, they kind of do anything they want. The smoke comes in from MIBR. And looks like Lucas, who threw that, has disappeared behind the door. There are a lot of options right now. Ooh, that's a good catch from Voltage. Now they just need to go together somewhere. They should be okay. Line up. I was trying to sell B. Will the bomb go to A, or what's going on? Because they only now just picked up the bomb. Another kill comes through.
Now Lucas is alone, going beyond the door angle. Who will spot who first though? Spongy taken out. Got a fast 1 versus 1 if he can find it on the B bomb site. The bomb is making a rotation in. Both these players are low. How does Grim get past? The flashbang is avoided. Lucas for late peek. And the bomb looks to get planted. Oh, he's going to swing on Grim, but Voltage has the angle. And the Quest make it to 10, stealing an AWP as well. For the most part, MIBR have 4,000 plus, so KNG and Fur combined don't get to 4,000, so that's going to be an issue.
Surprised that in that round alone, I saw Fur and Fallen playing 2 spots with submachine guns when it'd be ideal to have a rifle, you know, like taking the long-range fight with MP9. Yeah, you can do it. But if you're facing against Kriegs here, like you have to hold these off angles. You can't just try to out-rifle someone with an MP9. It's not going to work half the time, or most of the time.
Yeah, not against those Kriegs. Okay. It's a tough ask. It's a pretty valuable molly. Oh dear, that's not gone very well. So up on the boost. Now, will this be expected? You have to always expect it. Doesn't cost you much to clear it. Kianji will try to bait. He'll try to go out, maybe get a kill. If he dies, it's okay, because he's waiting for his teammate, but looks like neither play will work. Maybe it can still work. Kianji actually finds a kill there. Spongy down to 7. Kianji trying to finish it off. Spongy knows not to pursue.
Slammed to the floor. Slayed by the admin. The gravity settings were changed dramatically. Lucas now 1 versus 3. Bomb not planted just yet, still making its way towards the A bomb site to be planted. And it will be planted with little concern. What does Lucas choose to do? The money is not there for MIBR at this point, but he's still heading towards the right bomb site. Smokes are up, he's got a chance for a 1 versus 1. He does not have a kit. So what is the play? Hide in plain sight, been looking for the flank, which will go. Voltage has an angle on him though. There's a free fire there, great awareness from him. Running out of bullets, however, down to the USP, looking for a weapon. There's one towards behind him. He'll go for the safe reload. Not going to win the round. Fake flashbang. Again, there's no kit. He needs to run away from this bomb before it blows him up. Otherwise, he will lose everything. I don't know if he's going to make it.
34 HP right there. A default plant. Quest looking pretty good here in the last 2 rounds. MIBR showing a little bit of a struggle. Granted, they didn't have a full buy pretty much for the last 2 rounds that they've lost. These Kriegs are so cheap and M4s are so expensive. Economy needs to change. Spongy's ready for this push. Look at him.
Yeah, what a deep position. You cannot fight this. It's a terrible fight for the CTs. And they recognize it and they are herded away. They'll be shepherded back from whence they came. Back to CT spawn, back to A. And the quest, so they go back to B.
Where's Lucas at? He's the man who needs to win this round. He will rotate the Krieg as he needs to engage the first player. He needs to find a kill before they take significant map control, the quest. We saw the angle that Voltage was holding. Lucas will hold a deeper one. They could potentially swing. Taco's been taken out. Oh, he swings himself and he sees multiple plays. The Krieg is lost and so are the best chances for MIBR to have an impact in this round. Uh-oh, Fallen picks up the AWP, then who knows, but he won't. Or he'll pick up his bullets in the arse.
Arse bullets. And now it's time for Kianji. The USP. Ooh, piece of the gun away? No. That would have been an awesome kill to get because all the other T's were far away. Quickly looking like the Quest are going to win this map.
It's looking like it. Still plenty of rounds of CS to go. MIBR known for switching that switch, coming back, and just being very resilient on putting it away. It's always really hard to put away MIBR sometimes. Nice little smoky. I wonder if that goes in front of.
Oh, that HE. Oh, that's done well over 100 damage there. The spray comes through as well. And it's going to be down to Lucas to keep hold of this position. Trying to throw the flash to keep himself safe for now as the quest will be abated for a time. Oh, poof. Had a mini heart stack there on his behalf. And the rotation back to A has commenced. It is underway. And Taco is the man on the A bomb site waiting, ready and waiting.
He's creeping. He be creeping. He's got an Asimov M4A4. Does +2 damage against people on Vertigo. Fall in with a quick look, and a look too many. There's an opening kill for the quest with so much time on the clock. They're making progress with good time. That Molotov is useful because if they go for the plant in the corner, there's less likely to be a CT there. And again, you can wallbang this position. That gap still exists with the orange barrels on a new Vertigo, but I haven't tested it properly. Wallbang we saw from JNT. Well-timed smoke on the gap. 3v3 now. Snakes try to show some presence. So many targets for Voltage to Flicky take some damage. So does Spongy. The CTs have got elevation. They've got the high ground and the low ground. The bomb's being touched, but there's no diffuse kit on any of these players. But Voltage with 14 HP. The meat shield will be enough. They've got superior angles. All of the quests are wrecked, and that's MIBR's third round of the half.
Just want to let you know, James, that Voltage used up all his head armor that round. He went from...
Oh, really?
Yep, it was like 1 armor for a long time. He got shot up to 0.
That means he's lost his helmet as well as all his armor.
Yeah.
Because as we know, we had a discussion with Valve a week or 2 ago, and they said the game considers you to have no armor once you get to 0, and yet it was still showing a helmet icon. And now the game has been patched. That was the patch last week. It was a Bardolph patch, but not the real Bardolph patch. It's the fake Bardolph patch. The false Bardolph patch. So what are those false whales? Those false whale things? False killer whale. It's a false Bardolph patch.
Beluga?
No, it's literally called a false killer whale. That's the name of it.
What does it do?
What does it do?
Swims, eats food, and mates.
Does it sing in the ocean like other whales?
Couldn't tell you.
You gotta know these things.
KNG, oh, this could be quite a catch. Slapped in the face by the AWP of KNG. And then there were 2. Not the round that the Quest wanted. You know, they could really put MIBR on the ropes, against the ropes, whether to win this one. But they are on the struggle bus. And the bus is one of the way to a terrifying place if this keeps up for the Quest. That place is Mirage.
I mean, it has a booth to buy tickets, right? So it can't be that terrifying. Although it is almost Halloween.
It's been Halloween for a week in LA. Seen all the pictures on
Oh,
Instagram?
I have indeed.
They love it here.
Yeah, it's party time. But there's lots of places in America where there isn't so much to do. Like in Atlanta, for example, there isn't much to do at all. There's like nothing to do apart from like golf.
And strip clubs.
Yeah, that too, if it's part of your culture,
They're
which for
known
some
for
people
that
it
down
is.
there.
So, I can see why like Halloween is, something like Halloween is like a big party thing here. Whereas in the UK, for example, it's like, there's kids asking for chocolate and coins, is about it.
That's it.
Yeah.
People
But in this
love to
age of
dress
social
up.
media, perhaps there's a little more partying influenced by America. But there we go. The Quest are 2 rounds ahead. Snakes will be the hero with the Krieg in this round, and he is leading the charge in terms of frags just about on the T side at the very least. In fact, he's leading the server. So a few people are close. Imagine a wallbang through that box. Plenty of trick-or-treating to be done through that. Fallen will go to the point of no return. Taka will show some presence and run distraction. An elbow spotted by KNG. Now Fallen surely in a one-and-done spot. Oh, the pop. That was kind of satisfying to watch, to be honest. Here comes Snakes with that one rifle.
He's done. Oh, Snakes.
Blunder.
From the highest highs to the lowest lows. Snakes. Round 23 of Vertigo.
Ain't no mountain high enough.
Fur Monster looking for but they will just escape in time. Forward smoke to force them to take action. Force them to fight like men. Or snakes. All the snakes are gone. So press forwards. Lucas trying to find something. They have to get a kill here. Now they've got to start. Find a way to get onto this defuse. It's not looking it. Now forcing the issue on the bites on the bomb site, and the T-Source around them, and there's just no time at this point. Doesn't matter how many kills you get at this stage. Will they die? Will they die to the bomb? They survive. I really have no idea what the radius in this map. The bomb blast radius.
Interesting. And Snakes here with the 3 kills really just open up the round. Oof, that looks way too good. Quest only had 1 gun.
They did.
Snakes. Well, we all know that snakes
Yep.
get wrecked by fire, so makes sense.
It's true.
I mean, what doesn't get wrecked by fire?
That's also true.
Water.
Many things.
I feel like we've learned something. I'm actually lying though. We've learned nothing.
Hey man, it's been a long day.
Has been a huge impact for MIBR in that previous run. Where is the trade? Such an awkward angle. KNG walking with the AWP. No fear from him, however. There's only 2 MIBR players left. I don't know if Taco's scope was heard. The swing! Oh, he doesn't get either of them. Betrayed by the Krieg. I feel like MIBR might be at the stage of losing this map. You can see their money sucks. Over the Flames, KNG can't really see too much. Rotating to the door. Reload is heard. Spongy opens the door. He's inviting KNG. And it's not for Brazilian barbecue.
They really want him dead, don't they? Oh, I thought it was a lineup. That looks very close to 2. Well, 14 to 10, and the money for MIBR has been ruined. It's looking like the Quest are in a very strong position to win this map, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemans.
Do MIBR go for the tie? They don't seem like the tie kind of team, but it is close. We got still 1 more round to work with. Quest looks like they're going to try to take over middle, and so is MIBR. They're going to push onto Snakes, but Snakes, very smart in the dive, he falls back, Molotovs, and just prompts MIBR to fall back as well.
Nice headshot coming from KNG. There where he is though. But then the bomb side has been overrun. It's been overrun. Grim is pre-firing around the corner.
Choke point is now the smoke point. The smoke and choke point. I'm doing great work here. Some of my best. Third needs to get on that KZ.
Stub his toe.
And there's a game point for the Quest. Vertigo, the pick of the Quest, finds them at game point. They had a very solid warm-up versus Team Bardolph yesterday. Or Team FACEIT.
So technically, if the Quest wins, you pretty much beat MIBR too.
More or less, I think that's quite reasonable to say. At least as far as Vertigo. What was the other map we played them on? Nuke?
I was in there.
There is no nuke on the in this series, so we can only take credit, all the credit obviously, for the Vertigo. They've got the lead now. Exceed. He has taken Fur out. A big exchange of grenades. Opportunity awaits the Quest, but can they convert it?
The Quest repositioning towards that B-bomb side with the bomb. Walter's trying to get a look in there. He's going to be thrown off the building. And that goes, now it goes to a 4 versus 4. But there's lots of time, and if you look at the positioning of the Quest, they're in a great spot. They've got mid control, which is fantastic to have on this map. There's a creep actually on the left side. We can see the AWP is out. Will there be a flick? Will Exceed go deep? He will, and he will find another kill. That's a big one to get. So the patience pays off, and they may double down on this. Here's another peek coming through for Exceed.
He's the holy man.
Yes. Or is it Harlem Ann?
No, it's holy man. You've got to call your AK holy water. I mean, it's just too easy. It's all too easy. Taco delivers a headshot. MIBR maybe not done with this one just yet. But, oh, that's a lot of information. He sees 2 of the 3 players. Grim peeking with the Krieg. There's more than one place to look. Fallen showing some presence now. Grim's taken out. There's the jerk of the gun. A crouch peek from Snakes. A pretty deep one. And
Wow.
Lucas will finish off the job. 11 rounds for MIBR. AWP rescued, but look at the cash for the quest.
I'm pretty shocked that they won that round. They converted that one. That was really well done by MIBR. The quest had such an advantageous position. The hold of middle was very strong, and the pick on, I think after the pick on KNG, obviously with hindsight, that seemed to be the timing, and perhaps they waited a little bit longer, gave MIBR some additional time to maneuver.
A lot of fun, this man again.
More chances here. Ooh, goodbye and good night for. Oh dear. Everyone's dying from MIBR. This is not a good look. Bomb is in middle though. Where does the bomb go? Going back under again.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
He must have had a big there on KNG. Looking to finish off the job with a combo meal deal. Not connecting the HE grenade.
There's so much damage.
The worst is over in terms of grenades anyway. And maybe it's still doable. Will the bomb get planted soon? Exceed will create some space. Spongy is the bomb carrier. Attacker's going to creep through the smoke, it seems. Oh, he's been spotted, but he doesn't realise it's the jump. Oh, the variance, but Spongy's just got too much HP.
One
KG
HP.
swings and they both fall. And now Lucas has 2 more to find. 1 HP for Spongy indeed. These Kriegs all shred. They all got Kriegs. That molly, he's somehow managed to escape it. Oh, there we go. But where is the last player? Exceed has the angles. He has the superior angles. He has a kit, Lucas. Looking for kill 24. The bomb is very exposed. That's a bad plant. Looking everywhere but where Exceed is. Not expecting him to be here. It's surely going to be free for Exceed. He's convinced he's on the ramp. Lucas now wondering, but he can't turn around in time. And there it is, 16 to 11. The Quest take their map pick of Vertigo over MIBR.
Wow.
Yeah, they looked good. They looked pretty damn good on this Vertigo. They looked very prepared. They had a lot of the smokes and stuff that you would want to see, the tactics, and they hit some pretty nutty connections. We know they have fraggers. You guys talked about Grim. You guys talked about Exceed. And we saw a lot from everybody else. We saw good stuff from Voltage and the Orb, Spongy and Snakes as well. Also had huge rounds. So everybody from the Quest actually had a great individual and team performance. So definitely a dangerous team.
Very good map on their map choice. They looked well oiled. They had the right mindset. They got a little lucky sometimes, but hey, you need to get a little bit lucky to beat some teams sometime. MIBR, they looked pretty decent for the most part. Their CT side kind of fell apart, not as good as the Quest, but it was a map choice, and who knows what MIBR expects.
Yeah, that was, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can't imagine every team is practicing Old Inferno, but I'm not going to make any excuses. They both played the map and one team lost. Now MIBR will have to go to their pick, which is Mirage. Dan thinks that Quest can do it. And maybe they can. Maybe they can. They go up with a 1-0 advantage, so who the hell knows? Only time will tell, and it won't be too much time for us to find out, because we are going to be heading to a quick break. Hello. And when we're back, it's going to be Mirage. We'll see if MIBR can take it to a third map. We'll see you after the break.